Hi everyone, so today I'm here to talk to you about layering. Now layering is really important all year round, but particularly important in the winter months. So when you're thinking about layering the items on your baby, you want to be always starting with a singlet. I have the singlets up here at the back, which we'll talk through in a second. So it is really important to consider when you are dressing your baby, you think about what you're wearing, and then sort of rule of thumb is add one extra layer on top of what you would normally wear yourself to make your baby comfortable. They're not moving as much, they find it hard to regulate the temperature, particularly for newborns, so you might add one extra thin cotton layer onto your baby. So all of our essentials range is a great place to start when you're building your winter wardrobe. So we'll just jump right in and take you through some of those items. So we've got our traditional singlet here, which just comes in white. We've got our 2-pack singlet bodysuits, and those actually come in 3 different colours, so you can get them in the blue, which has a blue stripe, a plain block blue, and then in the pink you'd get a pink stripe and a plain block pink, and then you've got your traditional white singlets as well in that range too, and then you've got your long sleeved bodysuit singlet which just comes in white. So depending on the temperature of that day, it depends on which singlet you choose to put on your baby. Singlets are something you should wear potentially all year round up until the age of about 2, because it is really important to keep those vital organs nice and warm. So the next item you might think about layering with for your child or for your baby is going to be probably the grow suit. Now these are the most popular items in our store. The grow suit, it comes in a number of styles and colours. This is one from our essentials range. Now this can go over any one of these singlets here. And it is a very versatile item. It's an all-in-one, a onesie, very, very easy to dress your baby in and easy to access the nappy. So that could potentially go over this singlet, so we use that as an example right now. Then you could potentially add anything over the top, whether it be a cardigan, or we've got our little vest here. So this vest is just a padded vest, part of our new essentials range, and this could go over as an alternative as well. And then on a very cold day, you might choose to put something like this, which is actually a full body coverall, and that's going to keep your baby nice and cozy on a very cold day. So obviously you've got the built-in feet there, so you know you've got all of those spaces covered. You've got your little inbuilt mittens there. On this you've actually got a little hood, so you don't have to worry about putting a hat on. This is great if you're transferring your baby from the pram into the car seat, or car seat to pram, or car seat onto baby carrier. This is going to keep all those exposed areas of the baby quite warm and cozy, and a great piece for the winter period. So this one is really fabulous for very cold days. Then, as I said, you can add the cardigan on another day. So we might move those down here, and then we'll talk a bit about, this is our new addition to our essentials range, which is the ribbed bodysuit. And this one here is a long sleeve, obviously. This comes in 3 colours. This comes in pink, grey and blue. And this is great to go over your traditional singlet, because if you have the double clip you might find it a bit tricky. However, you can use the clip singlet as well if you like, the bodysuit singlet, sorry. And this one can be great layered over that. Obviously you can wear it underneath this as well on a bit of a warmer day, whereas this might be better on that really cold day. As I didn't mention before, sorry, all of the quilting, so any quilting I'm going to show you, this is a quilting piece. This will come in grey, blue and pink. So you've got a variety of colours to choose from when you're matching back, whether it be girl, boy or neutral. So then you might, with your little bodysuit here, you might choose to add some leggings. So we've got our everyday ribbed leggings, and these also have a fold over bit at the top there, which makes for comfortable dressing and obviously makes it a bit firmer around the tummy if needs be. So they could go on as another option over the top of that little bodysuit there. Or you could use these ones here, and these come in a number of colours too. Sorry, these come in grey, blue and pink. Then we've got the quilting in the pants, and these are a bit warmer, so on a colder day, as an alternative to the legging, you might put this quilted piece on, and then again this comes in the 3 colours, so that could go over as an alternative. Then, as we mentioned before, with this little vest, you could put the vest over the top if you just wanted to keep the torso nice and warm, and again that comes in the 3 colours. Or you might want to use the cardigan as another alternative to go back with either one of these pants, whether you choose the leggings or the quilting pants as well. So we might just move those down a little bit. And then we've also got this great piece here, which is your little overalls, and they come in the 3 colours too, so that could go over the top of your bodysuit there, the ribbed bodysuit, or it could even go over the grow suit on a colder day. So the grow suit, as we said, you could pop the bodysuit singlet underneath that, or the long sleeved singlet on a very cold day. So it really just depends on the temperature that you're in as to how you dress the baby underneath. But this is a great piece, again, just for those really cold days to keep the baby really cozy and warm. And again, you could put either this little vest over the top, or you could do a cardigan as another alternative as well. We've also got hats. So obviously this one here has the inbuilt hood, but for things like the overalls or the grow suit or this little bodysuit here, on a cold day you could have the knitted hat from our Essentials range, and this knitted hat actually comes in white, blue, grey and pink, so you have an extra colour. You have the cream or the white, should I say, and that could go with any one of these outfits here. Or you could potentially just use the traditional knot hat, which comes in a variety of colours as well and styles, and that could go back with any of these items too. And on a very cold day, if you're worried about the little feet getting quite cold, because this is just a basic cotton, one cotton layer, you could add some knitted booties on a very cold day over the top of that. Or of course, if you've got any of your pants, you'll always need to add a bootie, or a sock. So you could add a layer of socks, which we do have in our Essentials range, and then put the bootie over the top, or the knitted bootie on a colder day. And then you've got mittens as well, so your mittens would need to be going with anything that doesn't have inbuilt mittens. So for instance, these do have inbuilt mittens, but this one doesn't, so you might put a mitten on a cold day. And the mittens, booties and hats all come in a variety of colours, blue, pink and grey, and the booties and mittens do come in white as well. Whereas the knitted booties, we just have those in grey, so that'll match back with most things anyway. So I hope that's been useful and helpful for you today. There's lots of options when it comes to layering. As your baby grows, there'll be more and more options in our toddler range as well. But this is a great place to start our Essentials range for newborns in particular. And it is a really hard thing to work out. But as we said, the best way to check temperature for your baby as well is checking the back of the neck, the chest or down the tummy, and that's how you can get a really good idea about whether your baby's feeling cold or feeling warm. So I hope that's been useful for you. There's plenty of options to layer your baby, and I hope this has been a good start for you. Thank you so much.